Hey guys, in this video example we're going to talk about composite external keys. So these are unique record identifiers that are composed of multiple fields that you submit in the data that you add. So for example, if you know that your data is going to be unique by store ID, name, and zip code, for example, you can designate that as a composite external key. And the system will automatically assemble those values together when you save, import, or edit records. And so in this example, we're going to create a composite external key field. We're going to designate what fields make up that external key, and then we're going to import some data and see how it works. So switching over to the screencast here, what we'll do is go under Fields, and we'll first look at our external key field. And you can create one of these on your own. You can follow the instructions that we have in MetaLocator support articles. But I want to draw your attention to this new option. And you can see here it says Optional Composite Fields. And that external key will be composed in this example by partner, name, store ID, and the top level domain. So this is really handy if you have lists of retailers, for example, and you're getting store numbers from those retailers, but you don't know that those are not necessarily going to be unique from store to store. For example, a Wendy's might share the same store number as a McDonald's, and you don't want to use those as a unique key. So in this example, we're going to combine the retailer provided store number with the store name plus the country code, also known as TLD, and also a custom field called partner. But you can pick whatever fields that you want, so long as they uniquely identify a single location. And so what we'll do now is take a look at our data. We've got some sample data together here just off screen. And so you can see we've got those store columns, the store ID column, the name column, zip code, etc. And so let's go ahead and import that data. So I'll just go to Data and then Import and choose CSV, and then I'll pick that file we were just looking at from my computer. And the system will import it, and now we're going to want to map some fields. Our name field wasn't called name, so we want to make sure that those map together. So I have a column called store ID, and then I also have a column called name. And just making sure all these are properly mapped over. So I'm green across the board. I'm going to ignore the fact that I didn't import a country field for now and click Next. And so the system will import that data. I'm going to go ahead and replace everything I have in this account with what I'm importing. We'll see the system import it, and I'm not going to bother with geocoding for now in this example. Let's just go and see what happened with the records that we imported. I'll go over to this first sample, and what I should see is the data imported properly, which we can see here, but let's switch over to custom fields and check out the value that showed up for our external composite key. So here we go. We see that the external key was composed of the partner, the name of the location, the store number, and the TLD. So MetaLocator stitched all those together automatically. And so now if you go and make updates to any of those other fields, when you import data, the system will treat these values as unique. So remember that assumes that the store number is not going to change, the name of the location is not going to change, and neither will the country or the partner in this case. If they do, the system will think, hey, this is a new record, and I'll insert it as such. So be careful when you're choosing which fields compose your external key. So that's it for this demo. Thanks a lot.